What it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy the Moose. Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
Hey, Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The Moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pulling up to the wedding, and the Moose still loose. He the one, he the boy, and he two-step too. Got this music in tune, yeah. Running DJ, keep the party cool. Ain't nobody going home, they been jumping on their feet. Party to the beat, we gon' party every week. And this Moose still on, we gon' party every week. Yeah, long as he gon' be the DJ.
I got my coffee. I'm in the corner. Let's get some coffee. Anyways, so I wanted to do a different program today. It was asked for a question, was that a dirt venue? And the answer to you is, my friend, it was not. And could they afford water? No. And I'm going to explain that too. And I'm going to explain everything so y'all get it all at once. So I don't leave it in the comments and in the middle of the video and you get lost. This is one of the rooms at the Airbnb. This is the plant in Airbnb in Kyle, Texas. Here is the view of where they had the wedding. Notice all lush green. All lush green. Everything about it was lush and green when they took this picture. This picture was taken in April, right after the winter. So in Texas, if you're not familiar with Texas, right around August, we start getting brown grass. It's because it ain't rained in 57 days. Now, if it would rained the night or 2 nights or maybe 3 nights before, you would actually see green grass because the green comes back real quickly once it rains. The nutrients go back into it. The H2O goes back into the water. It goes back into the grass and it renovates the grass. The grass basically turns back green. So, and it gets green quick too down here. I can show you pictures of my grass now. It rained just a little bit and then the green is coming back. So it doesn't take much. And then, like that's his bedroom. Now, this is the inside of the venue. Now, you can see, right? Where is it? Right here. That's wherever the cursor is. Right there where the cursor is, there's a tree that's right over there. They had a camera going from, you can't see the other tree, but they had a camera going to that tree from this building, and it was on a zip line. These stairs, going up these stairs, I had to go up the stairs and put the equipment. They wanted it upstairs. This table wasn't there. This table was wrapped around, it was around the corner. This actually used this for the drink part of the buffet. That's what that was. And this was part of the buffet too. This was over there on the other side. That was on the other side of the wall too. And then right here where this table was where my light stand, my moving heads, and everything was located. Now, picture this. My sub was down here. I'm upstairs. So what I did was I zip tied on the inside of this thing. You don't see it. There's a light that goes all the way up to the top. In between the wall and this beam of this concrete. So in between is where I zip tied. Now, kid you not, I zip tied my 100-foot cord. And y'all know what color it is. Orange. I'm not getting rid of it. It's orange and it is a 10 gauge wire. So I'm not going to get rid of it because somebody tells me it's orange, it's not going to work. You can't hide it from the client. Well, I hid it. When I pulled it out from the wall, I kid you not, when I pulled it out from the wall and I got it all downstairs, the groom is like, "Where'd you have that wire? I didn't see it." I said, "It's like I hit it. I had zip tape. I taped it down." Okay, so up here in the balcony area, I wish I would took pictures. There's an actual door. There's a room up there, and the two dogs were staring at us all night. The um the ring bearers were staring at us all night. But see, that's where the wire was, and it was all taped down. Now, when I got to the venue, the first thing they told me was they do not want gaffer's tape used. And this is the 15th place that I've went to that they told me not to use tape. And I pulled out the tape and I handed it to the client and I said, "This is painter's tape. Everything is safe with this. This stuff doesn't leave any kind of residue. I'm sorry, gaffer's tape leaves residue. No matter what you're going to say, no matter what you're going to argue with me, you can argue with me all day long. I know because I did a test. I live in Texas. It gets 150 million degrees hot. You don't leave tape on anything. I don't care if it's gaffer's tape. This painter's tape doesn't leave no residue. I've tried it. It leaves a big mess on the end of it when you're trying to clean it off, but it doesn't leave a residue. It may be a little sticky, but it doesn't leave a white residue. Gaffer's tape does too. And I don't care what people say. They could swear to their grave on it. I live in Texas. I know. I did a test. I left the tape in the middle of the sun on a piece of old wire just to prove my point. And if you want me to prove it, I can prove it to you. So leave a comment below if you want me to do the gaffer's tape challenge, and I'll prove to you the gaffer's tape does leave residue. It does leave stuff behind if you leave it there. Enough said on that. This is the picture right here up there where there's a balcony up here. This is where I was. This tree right here, we can't see this big tree right here. This big tree right here to that line, to the corner of this line was where the zip line was. They got married under this tree. Now it was perfect because um, if they would have got married when they were supposed to, if they got married earlier in the day, the actual sun was hidden by the bushes and the trees. They could have got away with it. They went and decided to married right now, the hottest part of the day. It's 3 o'clock. The wedding coordinator should have noticed that and said, "You know what? Let's get married earlier in the day." If they would have got married earlier in the morning and then uh, played in the pool all day, I would have had some dancing at night. That's a guaranteed fact. I would have had dancing if they would have did it right. But what can I say? I'm just a DJ. They know more than me. And then here's the roof to the pool to give the pool shade. That doesn't work in Texas either. And here's the livestock that they have out there. This is on a ranch. The guy owns all this property. It's on a ranch. Okay, so we're basically it's gonna commit to showing you the picture over and over again. There's my famous taxi. But anyway, so there you go. The answer to your question, DJ Dynablend. No, it wasn't a dirt wedding, but by the time this came in August, 57 days with no rain, everything's dirt in Texas. Everything looks like dirt for miles around. We're having problems down here because of that. And a lot of Californians like to throw their butts out the window. And 95% of the wildfires that are happening in California is because people who are smoking throw their butts out the window and they don't distinguish the butts before. They just think that for some God given right, they can stick it out the window And that butt is not going to start no problems. That butt, if you actually took that to your skin, you can burn yourself with that butt. So if you can burn your skin with it, just think what it's going to do to some dry grass. And if it ain't rained in weeks, you throw something on top of it, you leave it there, it's going to smolder. Yeah, it's going to smolder. It's going to catch something, and it's going to catch some spark. It does, and it works. You can try it. Prove me wrong. I'm telling you, a cigarette butt can cause a fire. And that's what happens over there in California. It is happening over here now. We haven't had so many wildfires in here in the state of Texas like this in a while. We had one down there in Burnett, but I drive through it every year to show you that green grass that grow big. Before that, I'll do a comparison video actually, I did a drive. I'll show you both versions of that in the next video. I'll show you. It's going to be part of video 2 and the part of where I just drove to Houston. So I'll get that video rounded up for you and let you see what it looks like now. It's beautiful now, but before I didn't think it had hope. And it took over 3 years for it to grow back. And thanks to HEB, the trees are growing back over there. If you're not familiar with HEB, Hubert E. Butt, that's his name, Hubert E. Butt, started a grocery store in 1900s called Herbert's, and that it grown to HEB. Basically, it's a store that does more. And trust me, when it says we're the store that does more, they do more. They do more. They feed the homeless every year. They do everything. It's their family-oriented company. So if you're shopping in Austin area, or San Antonio, or Houston area, they don't have one in Dallas yet. They have one in Waco, but they're getting one in Dallas soon. Shop at HEB because that store does more, and it does. When they say that, they mean it. Want to back that thing up? You a big fine woman. Want to back that thing up? That thing up. I had to put that back thing up. I'm sorry, guys. They back up that statement. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I know that Christmas tree is getting ready. It's getting ready. It's a fake tree. She ain't changed it from Easter, but guess what? Halloween's coming up. And I'm going to get the decorations and we're going to decorate that tree. So you don't see that same plain Easter eggs. Subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. Smash that like button. Check these videos out right here. And peace out, my friends. Deuce, deuce. On the deuce.